this is Stampy, and welcome to another video on... Oh, nope.
Super Mario Maker.
There we go. Right, so this is another episode where I'm going to be building a level for someone. But today, rather than Squishy or Martin, I am going to be making a level for Choo Choo, who you may recognize from a bunch of my Lovely World videos and other videos. And yeah, so we're going to be doing the same thing. He is building 4 maps for me, well, 4 levels for me, and I'm going to do the same for him. And we're starting off on the Super Mario Bros. Style, which is the very old school style. And I've had a bit of an idea for this. So if you didn't know, Choo Choo is Irish, and Irish people are supposed to be very lucky. And so I thought I'd put that to the test. So this level is going to be called Irish Luck. And then the idea is that he is going to, there's going to be a bunch of question mark blocks. Okay, these ones. The lucky blocks, I think they might be called. I'll call them lucky blocks for now. So basically, there's going to be a bunch of these, and in some of them, there's going to be good things, and in some of them, there's going to be bad things. And he is just going to have to guess which is which. So let's start off by doing some ground, shall we? Rather than doing the normal boring ground, let's do this ground, and it's green as well, which makes a bit of sense. So let's go and drag this out. And is there any other ground we can do? I get a bit bored using the same style again. Can I just kind of link this up? That looks okay, doesn't it? Let's do this ground along for a while, and then we just have something to build off. So yeah, there's going to be good and bad things. For example, there could be a mushroom as a good thing, and then there could be a googly as a bad thing. And please let me stretch this out. Yep, there we go. And yeah, there's also going to be things that you need to get. So, for example, there could be, say if in the next room there's a bunch of enemies, in one of these there could be a fire flower, which means you have to get it, or it's much better to get it in order to get through. So, for starters, let's do a nice simple one. We'll do a mushroom in one, and then let's just do 2 Goombas in another one. So the good thing is, of course, to get the mushroom, but you could also get either of these Goombas. So this is just to kind of start them off and teach them what we're doing. And what I can also do is add in arrows. Arrows are kind of good to kind of hint which one he should go for. But then again, I could be mean and I could be nice. And I'm going to switch between the two the entire way around. But this way, he's going to obviously go to this one and be like, a lovely mushroom. But then my guess is he's going to go and test these out anyway and go, aha, smelly Goombas. So that's going to be kind of the first one here, I guess. And then we can move along, and let's step things up a little bit now. Then let's do a more of a puzzle for this one. What we could do is put one of these P blocks down, because what these do is they change the bricks into coins. So what we could do is have a lot more of these question marks and have the P in one of these. So if we go like go do, and then let's say we're going to put the P into one of these. Let's say we're going to put it into this one here. Then all of the other ones, we can put a bunch of nasty stuff in. So let's put some fish in. What happens when you put fish in these? How funny is this? I don't want it to kill him straight away, but oh, that's pretty dangerous, actually. Oh, no, but the fish stays there. I don't like the fact that the fish stays underneath. So let's not worry about that. These might be quite good as well, because they're not just enemies, but it just does fire that comes up, and you have only a little bit of time to dodge it. So let's go and add a couple of these in, and then we can go and add in some Goombas, and we can kind of just step things up as we go along. So I'll do a Goomba there, a Goomba here, and then a Goomba here as well. Then in the last one, let's do a more deadly enemy, because he's already got the P here, and so all he needs to do is push it to get across. So let's do something a little bit more dangerous, shall we? Let's do one of these spiky shell things, and let's put it in the last one here. So let's see what happens if he just goes along them all. So the fire comes up, and then we have all the Goombas coming, and then these, and then there's the P, and then there's this shell, which he has to avoid. Jump on the P, and of course, there's going to be a load of bricks here, which I can place down now, which is going to be blocking his path. So let's go, oh no, let's go boom, 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 and get rid of them here, and let's go and fill this in here. And let's not do it too high, actually. If I do it to about here, then he can go and grab those coins, and then I could just put something else on the top, making it so he can't just go and jump over. So let's just go and do some of this normal ground here to block the area here. So there we go. There's actually, I might move this all a little bit further along. Let me remember how I do this. If I do this, there we go. I'm just going to drag that a little bit further back like that. So there we go. That is the second puzzle. So for this one, the next one, what I could do is I could add some vines in. Oh, actually, I could add like kind of like a roof to this area. If I kind of carry on with what I've done here and build along this way, I could kind of do it so you double back on yourself for no reason other than I think it's quite cool doubling back on yourself, because you don't normally do that in Mario. Normally in Mario, you're always going from the left to the right. I always kind of find it kind of fun when you go in the other direction. So here, we're going to go and we'll do a lot more of these, but let's do them more kind of packed together. And in one of them, we could add a vine. If we add this vine, and let's say put it in this one here, and then if he goes and hits that, and I think it was this one, he can go and climb it, and then jump across to the left, like that. Oh, only just. It's quite difficult, actually. It's quite a tough jump. I might then just add a little platform as well, going back and forth, so he can go and jump on that. So let's go and do a little platform. If I do this here, going like this, and I'm going to do it, nope, not like that. That's a bit of a mess. I'm really bad at doing these. I've not really spent much time with these. I've not really spent any time building these levels outside of these videos. I'm not spending a bunch of time practicing. Pretty much my only times playing the game is when I'm recording, so I'm a little bit rusty, but I'm getting the hang of it. So now if he gets the vine, and I did get the right one, oh, nope, wrong thing. He needs to jump around here, climb up it. There we go. Then he can jump on the platform and make his way across to here. And so now it's just the fun part of adding a bunch of meanies. So what I might do is add another nice thing. If I add a little mushroom down the end, that means he's gone and checked them all, and so I'll reward him with a mushroom. But apart from that, I'm going to add a bunch of mean things. So let's go a bit shell crazy. Let's go and add a bunch of these Koopas here. We'll do one either side of there, and then we can go and I like those fire as well, actually. Let's go and add a little bit more fire in, because that's always good fun. And then what else? Ooh, if we add these might be quite good, because once he gets the vine, is it this one? Yep. Yeah, if they're here, I think there was one there and maybe one here. Yeah, that means when he climbs up here, it just makes it a little bit more dangerous from getting onto the vine. And actually, he could just jump straight up there as well. So let's make this a little bit higher so he can't cheat. Yeah, I want him to actually solve the puzzles. Let's build this going along here like this. And let me just check and make sure that jump isn't possible. If I go and do a big run up and go, oh, it is totally possible. Right, let's make this even higher then. Let's go and build this across to here like this. And I'm pretty sure this is impossible now, but let me just make triply, doubly, quadruply sure. Nope, I cannot make that job. And what I could do as well, for the vine, because it's going to be going all the way to the top, let me just go and follow and see where it goes to. I could add a little secret thing on the top up here, just in case he was. Actually, no, it doesn't go too high. Let's forget about that. We'll just have that going to the roof there. And so now he's going to be making his way back across this way, and I can go and try and add in another puzzle. Ooh, I know what I could do is I could add some spikes in. So if I go and grab some of these spikes, and if I do a really long spike pit along the way to here, then that way he's going to have to go and try and get across the spikes. And there's a cool way in which you can do that, which I will show you in just 1 second. So let's go spike crazy. Let's just make sure there's no way he would be able to jump across that. Not a chance. So let's go now and add in a few more of my lucky or not so lucky blocks, as the case may be. So let's go and add a bunch of these in and see whether he's going to be lucky to guess the right one. So what I'm going to add in now are these. And so these are Goombas, but they're inside of shoes. Okay, bear with me. And what you can do is if you kill the Goomba, you can... Oh, not like that. Let me go and start up here. Might make it a bit easier. So let's wait for it to jump. And then, oh, there we go. I can actually go in the shoe. And now I can jump across the spikes and they don't hurt me. So that's going to be it's kind of a good and a bad thing. It's good because you need it to get across. But it's also bad because there's an enemy and it could kill you. So let's go and shake it as well. And I get a nice high heel shoe because why not? I think I can actually make these bigger as well. There we go. We're going to have a huge high heel shoe, which I'll put in the end one there. And so he's got two chances of getting the right one. And now let's go and put some other things in. Can I put a squid in? What happens when the squid comes out? Actually, I think these will follow him for forever. So yeah, let's not do that. I think that might be a bit too difficult. So let's go and shake out the squid. And let's just try and find some other things to put in. I could put some bombs in, actually. The bombs are quite fun, and I've not done any of them yet. So let's go and throw a couple of them in. I'm also going to put in, I'll put one of these in as well. I'll put one of the Koopa Troopers in. Why not? Just a nice selection of Googlies, and then some good old-fashioned Goombas. And tell you what, let's go and put a huge Goomba in one of them as well, just for good measure. It's always nice to have the massive enemies. Let's go and throw that in there. And so he'll then need to jump his way across here. And yeah, on the other end here, once again, we're going to have a bunch of these lucky blocks. And in this case, I want him to try and get, oh, I could do that flying thing, the clown car thing. He could get it and then need to fly it to the end of the level could be a possibility. But let me just see if I want any other puzzles yet. I could maybe have a spring in one, and then the spring will allow him to get up higher, and then there'll be another section even higher up than here. That sounds quite good fun. So let's go and do this spring. Let's do a little bit further towards the end, so he has some more bad things to deal with. And I'm going to be nice as well. I'm going to go and give him another mushroom, just in case he has been hurt. So let's go and give him a mushroom there. And as soon as we've just given him a mushroom, we could probably be a little bit meaner now with some of the enemies that we throw in. So let's go and put let's put one of these fellas in. Let's see what happens when they come out. Okay. Oh, they stay at the top, but I guess you could kill them by hitting another one. That's quite a cool thing. So let's go and put that in there. I'm going to go and put another one of these in, because these are quite fun. It means that he has to jump over them when he gets up to the top, and then we can go and actually, what happens if I put a fish in now? Does it go and drop down to the bottom of the level? It does. It goes and drops down. Actually, let me just make sure what happens if I don't hit it. If I move out of the way, there we go. The fish just goes and drops down. So let's go and do a couple fish here. They're quite tricky, actually. You've got to be quite quick to react. And I forgot which one the spring's in. Is it in this one here? So you now need to go and jump up. Like this. I missed my mushroom as well, which is now head off. And yeah, I need to be careful not to hit that thing while I jump on the spring. And then there can be another platform on the top right about here-ish, I think. Because it needs to be, actually, I can go a little bit lower than that, because there's going to be no real way for him to be able to jump up. Let me just make sure it's not possible to jump from here. Oop, nearly, actually. Can I make it? Yep. Here! Nope, I do not think that is possible. So yeah, this is where the next platform is going to be along the top here. So it's kind of cool. You keep kind of going, doubling back over yourself and going back to areas that you've been to before. So now I might add in the fire flower. So what I kind of want to do is just make it so that there's a whole load of enemies up here. And so he really wants the fire flower in order to be able to get through them. So what I could do is just go a little bit crazy along the way like this. And yeah, I can just go and add stuff into absolutely all of these. So he's going to want the fire flower pretty early on. So let's go and grab the, where is the fire flower? Should be, there we go. Here's the fire flower here. Let's go and grab that. And we'll put that just about here. And then we'll put a few relatively easy enemies just before that. So we go and put, let's put one of these because that means it's going to stay at the top. So when he jumps up in order to try and get the fire flower, they're still going to be there. And then these Goombas would go and drop down either side of him. And now we can just go crazy and add a bunch of enemies. So it's up to him whether he wants to hit them and make them come out. But yeah, he can either try and get them and see if he gets something else good, or he could just try and run underneath all of them. But what I'm going to do is on one of them, I could add the clown car. Let's actually make sure we can actually get in the clown car. I don't know if it's called the clown car. It's probably not. It's not even a car, is it? Let's just make sure. Let's see what happens if I do it. Is it too high on the screen? Oh, it's kind of quite high and difficult to get into, so I don't think I'm going to add it in there. It's quite tight to the top of the screen here, isn't it, which is a bit annoying. We could also add some of these guys in. These guys are pretty tough as well, so let's go and add a bunch of them in. We're at a few mushrooms along the way as well, just so he can have a chance of getting one of them in case he gets too hurt. And then let's add some of these in because these kind of go after him. So let's just add 3 of them just because they are quite tough. I can add a couple more of these in around the place, and then we can go and add in a bunch more Goombas as well. And I'm probably about to reach the limit of the amount of Googlies you can add in. There's a finite amount of enemies that you can add to the level, and I'm probably getting quite close to it. If I'm not, I will be very soon because there are a lot of these. And let's add another fire flower in as well, a little bit closer to the end, so he's got another chance to get that. And so there we go with the other ones that are left blank. They're just going to have some coins. And actually, let's forget that. Let's not have any coins. Let's just go and add a bunch of fire in all of the other ones because I always like these. And they're going to be quite hard to avoid because they're quite close to the ceiling as well. So let's just go and add in a whole bunch of these and fill in all of the blank ones. And yeah, and then we can go and use the flying clown copter thing. So what we can do is have him drop down a little bit lower here. So then we've got a bit more room. So if I kind of go down to here like this, and then this is going to be the last one. So now it's just going to be a choice of two. Actually, let's go a little bit lower. So now I'm going to do just a choice of two things, and it's either going to be the clown helicopter thing, which he needs to complete the level, or I could put something really bad in. Can you put Bowser in? My guess is you can't, but let's see. Let's see if I can put Bowser in. No, it doesn't let me fit him in. Oh, what's like just about the worst thing that I could put in there? I could put a giant one of these guys in. There we go. This is kind of like a little mini boss, I guess. So we could either be a giant one of them, or here, I could add the clown car. And what I'm going to do is if I go and do arrows, and I do like 1,000,000 arrows pointing to this one, well, if I just do 4, like 1 on each corner. Oh, no, you are not an arrow. If I go and do a bunch of these pointing to it, then that way, hopefully he's going to go for this one. But yeah, we're going to have to see whether he still trusts me or not. And so yeah, once he gets in that, he'll be able to fly to the end of the level. So let's bring the end of the level forward a bit. We don't want it too close because I don't want him to be able to jump to it. We need to make sure that he does have to fly to it. So there we go. It's kind of just out of range from there. And then... actually, he doesn't even need to fly to it. It needs to be a little bit further than this. So he does need to fly and can't just jump from there. Let's go a little bit further back. And then just so he knows where he has to go, let's go and add in a bunch of coins kind of coming down here like this. Just so he can kind of tell that is where he's supposed to fly. He can kind of follow that trail of... of coins down. And what we could do is we could add a few flying enemies in as well. Let's just go and add in a few flying Goombas as well. For him to have to deal with while he's flying. If I go and grab some wings and put it on these, then he's going to be flying past them. And also, if he's still got the fire flower, he can try shooting them. And I do want to do an entire level like that at some point. A level where you're just flying around in the clown, just shooting things, just because I think that would be quite fun. So yeah, I will probably do one of those levels. Maybe next, maybe not. We'll see what I fancy doing. I kind of want to see what Choo Choo's going to build for me. So then I kind of have a good idea what to expect and what to build for him. Right then, though, I think this is pretty good. So what I need to do now is I'm just going to have a little bit of a test to go and see how well it plays. And no, this isn't the right place. This is not the start of the level, but this is down here. Right, so this one's got the mushroom in. I know that there's Goombas in the other one, so yeah, let's just hit one just for fun. Let's go and take out this little guy. And yeah, I actually can't remember now which one I need. So it's the P. Aha, I got the right one first time. So I can break that, and I can now go and make my way through here. And there we go. There's a bunch of enemies here. Oh, I need the vine on this bit, don't I? So, whoop! Nearly got hit there. And now I need to go. And oh, I did get hit by... Oh, the fire jumped back up. And oh, I ended up dying. Right, let's just go and carry on from here then. And now I kind of remember what I'm doing. And yeah, to get this mushroom, you need to be right at the end to get it. Otherwise, you're going to miss it. So I now climb the vine up here. I jump onto this and then down to here. And now I'm after... Oh, now I'm after the shoes, I think, now, if I'm correct. And I don't remember which one it is. Oh, that's a giant Goomba. Right, there's the shoe one. So now I need to try and track it down and try and jump into it. But it's hard with all of the other googlies and things going on. And there we go. I'm in the shoe. I can now go and jump across the spikes. This is good fun, actually. Let's go and get rid of this bomb guy. And now I need the spring in order to get up to the top. And I can stay in the shoe, because why not? That makes it so that thing doesn't hurt me. And now I need to go and... oh, I could get the fire flower, but I don't really need it. I could, if I wanted, just run past all of this, but it's just way too much fun to not go and hit them all on my way across. And I now need to... Oh, can I jump? I don't know if I can get out the shoe or not. Let's see if I can get in the flying thing while I am in a shoe, because that's going to be an important thing to find out. And I can ride in a shoe and in the flying thing. That's pretty hilarious. And oh, all the Goombas are just dropping from the sky. Okay, I guess they can't fly very well, but it doesn't matter because I have completed the level. There we go. Still in my little shoe. That is absolutely awesome. I think that level's going to be really good fun. So I'm going to touch it up a little bit and just kind of neaten it up a bit and make probably a few very slight changes. But apart from that, I think the level is complete. So all that's left for me to do today is to play the level Choo Choo that has made for me. Okay, here we go. Stampy's Flappy Bird. Oh, okay. I think that said Stampy. Look, if I run, you can see that said Stampy. So this reminds me of another map which was sent to me by Martin. Remember that Martin did like Flappy Cat or something? And did like a, okay, I failed immediately. But yeah, this is what Martin did. He did a Stampy Flappy Bird thing. Why is everyone doing Flappy Bird themed things for me? I've hardly even ever played Flappy Birds. It's also supposed to be in Super Mario Bros. Style, but I think he's gone for Super Mario Bros. 3 by accident. So it does work well though. It does make sense using this game to do it. And there we go. I completed the level. That was way too easy. If you're watching this Choo Choo, you need to step your game up for level 2. And I think I'm going to regret saying that, aren't I? So there we go. That was Choo Choo's level, which he sent for me. So the next video for me, I'm going to be building a map for him in the style of Super Mario Bros. 3. And I guess he can go back and do a Super Mario Bros. Style one for me. But that's the end of this episode here. So I want to thank you all very much for watching, and I will see you all later. Bye!